so far in the 2022-23 campaign. It's been off the back of big first quarters, and they can get the quick start here as Nelson Nadota gets the scoring underway. A 36-point first quarter by the Boomers to 22. Then in the game last month, as Mia Murray puts it up and knocks it down, the Boomers off to a 5-0 start. It started with Nelson Nadota and Mia Murray dominating it at one end of the floor. Murray for a second triple, and if she's feeling it from deep, that's danger for the Caps. Mitchell driving in a natural habitat, goes to the rack and lays it in. As we mentioned beforehand, haven't been in the greatest or most convincing form in recent weeks. Won just 2 of their past 6 games. Swain puts it up. That's an incredible shot. Forced the missed shot. And a quick fast break opportunity is Mia Murray. Danger for the Caps. She's already got 2 triples. Munga for Swain. Trying to get around Ortler. That is brilliance from the 19-year-old.
Tough to make that play off the dribble with no backboard angle going baseline. A really challenging shot that she makes.
Mitchell pulls the trigger for 3.
There's a clinical feel early from the Melbourne Boomers at both ends.
Melbourne drives and lays it in. Those points are hard to come by at the moment for the Caps. Meanwhile, at the other end, scoring at the moment. Nelson Nadota goes to work on Pizzy. Melbourne almost pinched it away from her, but Nelson Nadota so good. Missed it, won it back, off the rebound.
She's very visibly become far more assertive, and her reaction time is far quicker at both ends of the floor.
Just over halfway through their third meeting. Melbourne steps back for 3. Oh my word. Tugliak will bring it away for the Caps coming off the bench. Munga for Melbourne. She's put her team on her back here. Tough too.
That right to left crossover and then change of pace, one of the things that she does a fantastic job of.
Is Burrell going to work on George? Smart. Works her way into the key. Tough basket, but it was outstanding. Almost made it look easy, actually, as she drew the contact. Got the 2, but head to the line to make it a 3-point play. Kalia on the field. Melbourne. Well, that's one of the easier layups that she'll get as the seas parted for her. Quite a remarkable script flip this has been, and Melbourne is driving it. Swain for 3. They're going nuts.
Up a little bit, I think that's where Kayla George might get the nod.
Yeah, Mitchell did miss 3 games this season. Smart catches, shoots, knocks it down.
It's interesting you say that. If the Caps get a score here and take the lead, look for Chris Lucas to call a timeout to try and kill the momentum.
Melbourne does put the Caps in front. There is the timeout called by Mark Alabakoff.
And unlucky, there's some of the opportunities they're creating at the point of the rim. There's a minimum of 10 points worth of layups that they've missed so far.
They are reading the play to go to Nelson Nadota superbly, the Caps at the moment. Melbourne cannot be stopped.
And that's that turn of pace. And get into a wrestle for position of on the floor and possession of the basketball.
Oh, can't believe what's happened there. George has put it on a platter to the player. You don't want to put it on a platter too.
She'll be the galvanizing force that can pull them together.
Smart, interesting shot choice. Oh my word, it drops.
And this is what momentum can do to you. Like, Mitchell's a heck of a basketball player. Just second-guessed the layup.
Then at the other end, a shot like that drops. Swain misses, but a big rebound from Tugliak for Munga, who's back on the floor and lays it in for 2. Goodchild for George, for Goodchild. Oh, finally gets the lucky roll. Kicks it back out for George. Tough 3-pointer attempt. Doesn't go. Good rebound from Murray. Goodchild. 2 triples in a row for Miela Goodchild.
Playing to win right now.
Interesting 5 minutes coming up for the Boomers. Pizzy. When Pet Pizzy is knocking him down for 3. Didn't get that right-hand attempt to go, and another stop for the Caps. Melbourne for Kalia. This is nuts.
They've lost a little bit of an interior presence here, the Melbourne Boomers. So going inside, but here you get a short corner catch. Credit Kayla George to make the heads-up play to go to the bounce, but
in this second quarter, Mitchell. That's Leilani Mitchell, of course. Missed it. Murray rebound. Goodchild's got 3 threes in the turn. Swain into the lane. Trying to arrest the momentum. Tugliak goes to work herself on the inside and gets the lucky roll. Tough basket.
Being confident enough to go off the bounce, especially against a team that's bound for the finals as a championship contender in this portion of the game where Melbourne Boomers are coming to back herself. It's a massive, massive play.
Very disappointed no foul was called. Melbourne at the other end, kicks it out. Smart for 3! Final minute of this unbelievable first half. Swain cuts baseline, lays it in.
Keep their hips down and fight to stay down and stay in front of the basketball for 2 and 3 slides.
Murray couldn't hit the baseline jumper, but Mitchell showing off her athleticism there. Melbourne for Smart. Swain in the corner.
Wow.
She had 16 points as well. Can't forget her outstanding first half, Shanice Swain. Ortlop inside for George. Gets the lucky roll, and the Boomers will need it. Nelson Adota back on the floor. Ortlop. Mitchell left alone for 3, and that's dangerous. Don't want to give Tiff Mitchell a sniff. The only Boomer in double figures at the moment, where the Caps have 3 players in double figures. One of them is Britt Smart. She's got 13.
She keeps possessions alive with her length.
George for Mitchell on the post against Melbourne here. And too good, Tiff Mitchell, on that occasion. She has 20. Tiff Mitchell. My word, what a game she's playing.
You can feel the game is now being established to be the Melbourne Boomers' pace.
Burrell lost control, and now the Boomers have an opportunity to retake the lead. And who else but Tiff Mitchell to give them back an opportunity.
On that possession, they might have got a layup, I think.
Swain lost control, and a couple of turnovers here from the Capitals at the start. Tiff Mitchell is playing with a fierce determination, and Goodchild is feeling it from long range. In fact, it's Ortlop on this occasion who's knocked it down. First points for the Boomers tonight. Smart at the other end replies. And intelligently tapped it back to the advantage of Melbourne. Couldn't get the crossover going. Almost collided with Mitchell. And Mitchell keeps her feet. It's 4 on 2 here. Take your pick. Mia Murray knocks the triple down. At the start of this third quarter, Mitchell goes to work. Lost control. The Caps get one back. And Britt Smart's not going to be caught here. And misses. And a stop here for the Caps at a good time. Swain. Bullet-like pass inside for Burrell. So the Caps regain the lead. Catch here from Nelson Adota. And too big and too strong there. And a lovely left-hand fit from the free throw line, and 10 points overall. Here's Swain showing off the handles. And banks it lovely.
Off the dribble on her right hand. And the Boomers committing to this 2-3 zone defensively.
Great rebound from Mia Murray. Done some great work off the offensive glass tonight, Mia Murray. Fade away. Didn't get it to go. Melbourne, look away pass. Blink and you'll miss.
Clip that for the plays of the week.
George kicks it out for Tiff Mitchell. Steps back from the strike. Knocks it down. Here's Goodchild. The ball has really gone through her hands a lot in this third quarter, and that's another assist for her and another 2 points.
Excellent execution.
Double-double for Mia Murray. 15 points, 10 rebounds. Melbourne, oh my. Just a little proppy. Ball with Mitchell now. Kicks out here for Goodchild, who drives baseline. Lovely move. And a great finish from Miela Goodchild. Dominating the offensive glass.
And interesting that you mentioned that too, because the lineup for the UC Caps is a very small lineup, right?
Solway. Trying to create something here with Melbourne. Long attempt drops.
4 or 5 on the roster able to come in and play.
And their most athletic player, Burrell, who's got the ball now, also has 4 fouls to her name. Lovely pass to Kalia.
Triple-double watch.
A lob inside for Burrell. And she's always putting that in.
to be able to make the plays that unfold rather than trying to force the action.
Just 5 points for Burrell tonight as Murray finds some space. Fadeaway attempt there. Melbourne spins, kicks it out for a fellow young gun. Swain with the swish. George for Tiff Mitchell, who can't respond with their own triple, but George with the rebound, the fadeaway all nylon.
So that's what having size on the floor helps you with. You know, they force the type of shot that they wanted.
As Tugliak finds a way through and lays it in. Mia Murray and Kayla George, 3 veterans of the comp. What a three-pointer from the corner.
You know, into points on the board.
2 to shoot. Scalia! Unbelievable of the season offensively. Leilani Mitchell for Murray. Baseline. 2 drops. She's 3 of 10 from three-point land tonight, but she's feeling it and has a license to shoot. George, great body position, great pass, and the 2 goes.
Experience just yet of Shanice Swain, tremendous basketball player, but rushes a shot at one end, turns into a score at the other end.
Cherie Kalia, all nylon though. What signs for the future of Australian basketball and this club. Mitchell inside for Murray.
Let's get a score here.
Not a lot of hard transition running. They are stuffed. Ortliff, though, comes up with the triple.
Didn't get baited into fouling.
Melbourne, oh my. Brilliant pass for Swain. Remarkable situation. That doesn't faze Jade Melbourne. Long attempt, drops! Cherie Kalia playing the game of her life. 19 points for Kalia. George just regains control and gets the lucky roll. For Solway, for Smart, for Swain. Guarded by Goodchild. Behind the back pass to Smart. Believe Canberra. And a stop for the Caps. Mitchell, big steal. Misses the layup. Pressure does funny things to even the best. And then Melbourne turns it over. Speaking of pressure does funny things to the best. What a time to come up with it as well. Still 70 seconds left, which is a long time in a game of basketball. Smart assesses her options, fades away. Interesting choice.
Watch for Leilani Mitchell to hold the ball for the entirety of this shot clock.
George. Desperate times on defense for the Boomers. Smart! And the team has hit triple figures more than the Boomers. Melbourne explodes to the rack. The Boomers escape with an 8-point victory. They showed their class when it mattered most, but they will be breathing a sigh of relief.